Okay. So now we will be discussing the awards and decorations of security personnel. So when we say awards and decorations, ito yung mga nakikita natin sa may chest part nila. Okay, yun yung mga awards and decorations. Okay, section 1. Types of awards. All security guards are entitled to the following awards for their outstanding feat or accomplishment or achievement during the performance of their duties and or while serving in the exercise of profession. So we have Medalya ng Kagitingan, Blue Guards Medal of Valor, Medalya ng Katapatan sa Paglilingkod, Blue Guard Distinguished Service Medal, Medalya ng Katapangan, Blue Guards Bravery Medal, Medalya ng Pambihirang Paglilingkod, Blue Guard Special Service Medal, Medalya ng Kadakilaan, Blue Guards Heroism Medal, Medalya ng Katangi-Tanging Asal, Blue Guard Special Action Medal, Medalya ng Kasanayan, Blue Guards Efficiency Medal, Medalya ng Papuri, Blue Guards Commendation Medal, Medalya ng Sugatang Magiting, Blue Guards Wounded Medal, Medalya sa Pagtulong sa Nasalanta, Blue Guards Disaster Relief and Rehabilitation Medal, and Letter of Commendation. Kung mapapansin ninyo, parehas siya sa PNP kung ano yung mga awards na binibigay sa kanila for their outstanding performance in the course of their duties ay same sa ating mga security guards. Okay, so i-describe natin sila here in Section 2. Medalya ng Kagitingan, yung Blue Guards Medal of Valor, can be awarded to any Blue Guards whose performance and action falls under paragraph 1 and 2 below. Action of the Blue Guard involving conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity, ignoring the risk of life and limb above and beyond the call of duty. In order to justify this award, a Blue Guard must perform conspicuously in deed and in action, personal bravery and self-sacrifice above and beyond the call of duty as to distinguish himself clearly from his comrades in performing hazardous service. Okay. So in the Medalya ng Kagitingan, ang isang security guard, ginawa niya kung ano ang higit pa sa hinihingi sa kanya ng trabaho. Okay? So, 'di ba, alam naman natin may specific job description ang bawat isang nagtatrabaho, ganun din sa mga security guards. Kung ano yung nasa job description niya, hindi niya sinunod kasi hinigitan niya pa. So, yun yung ibig sabihin ng above and beyond. And ang sabi pa dito, meron siyang self-sacrifice, ignoring the risk of life and limb. Ibig sabihin, hindi niya inalintana na siya ay masaktan, na siya ay mamatay. Kumbaga, ginawa niya lang yung kung ano yung tingin niyang dapat niyang gawin. Kaya siya pwedeng maawardan ng isang kagitingan. Another circumstance wherein a security guard can be awarded this medal is when Blue Guards who participated in rescue in any fire incident. Kasi, di naman sila bumbero, pero kung tumulong sila, pwede yun. Disaster, calamity, or earthquake, whose actions involve actual rescue operation. Andun siya sa mismong incident site. Characterized by gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of life and limb, above and beyond the call of duty. In order to justify this award, a Blue Guard must have saved or attempted to save lives and properties characterized by personal bravery, courage, heroism, or self-sacrifice above and beyond the call of duty as to distinguish himself above his comrades in the performance of more than ordinary hazardous service. Alam naman natin na hazardous ang pagiging security guard. But then, dito sa, para magkaroon ka ng isang medalya ng kagitingan or the Medal of Valor, um, kailangan actual kang tumulong, actual kang nagligtas ng mga tao in different incidents, and that you were able to show na nahigitan mo kung ano yung trabaho mo lang. Okay. Medalya ng Katapatan sa Paglilingkod, Blue Guards Distinguished Service Medal. This can be awarded to any member of the Blue Guards whose action and performance either fall under paragraph A or B below. It can be awarded to any Blue Guard who has rendered eminently meritorious and invaluable service in the position of major responsibility. The performance of duty must be exceptional. A superior performance of duty, normal and relative to assignment, position, and experience of an individual is not an adequate basis for the award. So, sabi dito, katapatan sa paglilingkod. You were able to do your job in yung service exceptionally. Yung mahusay ka. Sobrang husay mo sa naging trabaho mo. Okay. The accomplishment of the duty, which has to be exceptional or significant, should have been completed prior to to submission of the recommendation. So, dapat naging mahusay ka muna bago ka na i-recommend na bigyan ng ganitong uri ng medalya. Okay. Medalya ng Katapangan, Blue Guard's Bravery Medal. So it can be awarded to any Blue Guard member with the following requirements for gallantry of the Blue Guard's action not warranting the medalya ng kagitingan nor medalya ng katapatan sa paglilingkod. Okay. So, eto yung mga hindi umabot yung kanilang performance para mag-qualify sa medalya ng kagitingan at sa medalya ng katapatan sa paglilingkod. Pero dito, pwede siyang mag-qualify. Okay. For Blue Guard members who participated on rescue operations in a fire incident, car accident, earthquake, flood, typhoon, or other disasters or calamities, and whose acts of heroism has put his life in danger, in extreme danger, in his desire to save the lives of others. So katulad lang din dun sa mga nauna nating medalya na nabanggit, nag-participate ka rin sa mga rescue operations or sa mga ibang calamities. And you put your life in extreme danger. Talagang nanganib ang buhay mo. Then, pwede kang mag-qualify para sa medalya ng katapangan. Then we have medalya ng pambihirang paglilingkod, Blue Guard Special Service Medal. So the President of the Philippine Association of Detective and Protective Agency Operators, or PADPAO, in consonance with the resolutions of the Board of Directors, can award the medal to any member of the civilian government, such as parliamentarians, statement diplomats, journalists, scientists, and any member of the Philippine National Police holding them in respectable position and whose contribution and accomplishments greatly enhance the development and professionalism of the civil security industry. The 4 degrees of the Medalya ng Pambihirang Paglilingkod with the corresponding requirements are the following. Degree of Raha. Familiar naman siguro kayo sa term na yan, no? Sa history niya yan. So it can be awarded to any member of the legislative and the judiciary, include jurists, parliamentarians, statesmen, diplomats, journalists, scientists, and the Director General of the Philippine National Police, who has rendered eminently meritorious and invaluable service in undertaking a major responsibility leading to the development and professionalization of the civil security industry. A superior performance of normal duties based on one's position will not be made a justification to the award. So dito naman sa medalya ng pambihirang paglilingkod, ang PADPAW at ang Board of Directors, gagawa sila ng resolutions, ay pwedeng magbigay ng medal. So yung mga PADPAW ang magbibigay sa civilian. Okay. Kaya, so dito sa degree of Raha, etong mga members of the legislative and judiciary. Yan ang sa degree of Raha. Then we have degree of Datu. It can be awarded to any of the regional directors and or any of the directors of the National Supporting Unit or Command of the Philippine National Police who has rendered eminently meritorious and invaluable service leading to the development of the civil security industry and contributed professional assistance while in a position of major responsibility which has a lesser degree of category and not warranting the award of the degree of raha. So dito naman, pwedeng mabigyan ang mga regional directors ng PNP, directors ng mga NSUs or National Supporting Units or national or commands ng PNP. Degree of dato. And then we have number 3, degree of lakan. It can be awarded to any officer of the Philippine National Police and the Armed Forces of the Philippines who has distinguished himself through exceptional meritorious conduct in the performance of outstanding service in the development of the civil security industry. So dito, any officer na ng PNP at ng AFP. As compared dito sa degree of dato, kailangan may specific kang designation. Kailangan regional director ka or director ka ng NSU sa PNP. Okay. And then we have degree of Maginoo. It can be awarded to any member of the PNP, Armed Forces of the Philippines, and other government law enforcement agencies such as PIDEA, NBI, at iba pa, who has distinguished himself through exceptional meritorious conduct and outstanding service that contributed in the making, developing, and professionalizing the civil security industry, but in a lesser degree of category, not warranting the award of the degree of Lakan. For meritorious service of the greater value, the Blue Guards Efficiency Medal is usually awarded. Kaya yun naman ang degree of Maginoo. Pag hindi umabot sa degree of Lakan, ito ang pwedeng ibigay. Okay, Medalya ng Kadakilaan, Blue Guards Heroism Medal. It can be awarded to any Blue Guard member whose action and performance fall under paragraph 1 and 2 below. Number 1, an act of heroism that involves actual conflict with criminal elements, either in actual duty or beyond the relief of posted duty. So either, eto yung meron kang aktual na nakasagupang kriminal o aktual na nakasagupang krimen na ginagawa. At either on duty ka or relieved ka na sa duty mo. Kahit na hindi ka na, kumbaga kahit hindi ka na duty, pero nakagawa ka pa rin ng isang bagay na makatutulong dun sa biktima ng crime, ay pwede ka pa rin mabigyan ng medalya ng kadakilaan. So regardless kung duty ka o hindi ka duty, okay lang, pwede ka mag-qualify. Basta, ito, talagang requirement. Kailangan may conflict talaga sa criminal elements. Number 2, an act of heroism shown or performed in rescue operations, saving the lives and properties of any person or persons who are victims of criminal elements and natural calamities or fortuitous events such as fire, earthquake, flood, typhoon, and other disasters. And then we have medalya ng katangiang asal, Blue Guards Special Action Medal. So it can be awarded to any Blue Guard member in any of the categories with corresponding requirements as follows. So katulad nung kanina, raha, for heroic act performed by Blue Guard member in actual conflict with criminal elements during a crime incident or to save the lives and limbs of any person or persons in case of a fire incident which would conspicuously distinguish himself through gallantry and intrepidity, notwithstanding the risk of life, which is above and beyond the call of duty. Such deed of bravery and self-sacrifice must be clearly visible so as to distinguish himself from other Blue Guard members. So, katulad kanina, kailangan may encounter ka talaga doon sa mga criminal elements for you to be able to be awarded itong raha. Or you were able to save the lives and limbs of any person or persons in different of a fire incident. Okay? For datu naman, for conspicuous acts of courage and gallantry confronting armed enemy in a crime situation. So, meron ka talagang kalaban. Meron talagang criminal element na armed. Ibig sabihin, meron siyang armas. Either barel, kutsilyo, o kahit anong armas. Or life-saving crime situation or life-saving, and firefighting in a fire situation. So, katulad nung kanina sa Raha, pwede kang ma-qualify kung meron ka ring participation sa firefighting na nangyari sa isang sunog. Not warranting the medalya ng katangi-tanging asal. So, mali ha. Katangi-tanging asal to. Kaya napatigil ako eh. Sabi ko parang may mali. Ayun, katangi-tanging asal, degree of Raha. So he must perform a notable act of heroism involving the risk of life as to set him apart from other members. Kasi, kaya laging binabanggit to set him apart from other members is because pare-pares naman kasi kayo ng trabaho, di ba? As security guards. But then, para mabigyan ka ng award, kailangan may nagawa kang higit pa doon sa kung ano yung trabaho ninyo. Kasi hindi ka naman bibigyan ng award kung ginagawa mo lang yung trabaho mo, di ba? Bibigyan ka kung may nagawa kang matindi. Matinding magandang bagay. Okay. For Lakan, for gallantry in action in a crime of fire situation not warranting the medalya ng katangi-tanging asal, degree of Raha or Datu. It can be awarded to recognize a meritorious service accomplished with distinction by any person or persons, either in a duty, responsibility, or in direct support to PNP stations. And then, number 4 is Maginoo for gallantry in action, not warranting the medalya ng katangi-tanging asal, degree of Raha, Datu, and Lakan. Kumbaga, may level kasi. Kapag hindi ka umabot dun sa highest level, pwede ka namang ibaba ng level. Pero, meron ka pa rin award. Okay. Medalya ng kasanayan. Blue Guards Efficiency Medal. It can be awarded to any member of the Blue Guards for meritorious and invaluable service rendered. The performance of duty must be in such a way as to merit recognition by an exceptional service. The superior performance of the normal duties as called for by the position is not alone justification of the award. Kumbaga, yung normal mo na duty, gumawa ka lang ng mas, kumbaga, ginalingan mo lang minsan, hindi yun sapat na ebidensya o hindi yun sapat na justification para mabigyan ka ng ganitong medalya. But, ang kailangan, mag-perform ka ng duty mo na talagang exceptional, na talagang matindi. Okay. And then we have Medalya ng Papuri, Blue Guards Commendation Medal. It can be awarded to any member of the Blue Guards who has demonstrated exemplary efficiency, devotion, and loyalty to his duty assignments. Kumbaga, eto, ginagawa mo talaga yung trabaho mo religiously. Hindi ka nalilate, yung mga reports mo na isasubmit mo on time, yung mga reports mo magaganda, maaayos, yun, yung worthy of being commended talaga. Yung masabihan ka ng good job. Ganon. And then, medalya ng sugatang magiting. Blue Guards Wounded Medal. It can be awarded to any member of the Blue Guards in the actual performance of duties. It requires that said member must have been wounded in action in his fight against criminal elements or from a direct assault of the enemy or wounds caused by fire in a firefighting activity. So, para makuha mo tong award na to, kailangan masaktan ka. Requirement yon, wounded ka nga, tapos wala kang sugat. So, kailangan meron ka talagang naging sugat, meron ka talagang naging injury habang may kinakalaban kang criminal element, may hinaharap kang criminal, or when you are in a fire and you are attempting to fight the fire or rescue someone in the fire. Provided, however, that such wounds would necessitate treatments by a medical officer. Kung nagasgasan ka lang, hindi ka qualified na mabigyan ng medalya ng sugatang magiting. Hinahabol mo yung kriminal, nadapa ka. Tapos nasugatan ka ng very, very light. Hindi pa rin qualified yon. Okay? Usually, ito yung mga nasasaksak, nababaril. Okay. For this purpose, a wound is hereby defined as an injury to any part of the body sustained due to a hostile attack of an enemy on in quelling a fire. Okay. Medalya sa pagtulong sa nasalanta. Blue Guards Disaster Relief and Rehabilitation Medal. It can be awarded to any member of the Blue Guards with the requirement that there should be an active participation of such member in an undertaking that involves rescue or relief and rehabilitation operations in relation to disasters of fortuitous events such as typhoons, flood, earthquakes, conflagration, and other calamities. And then last is the letter of commendation. Any good activity done by any security guard officer. So kapag may nagawa kang mabuti, may nagawa kang maganda, pwede kang bigyan ng letter of commendation. Okay. So, sino ang nagbibigay ng mga award? Authority to grant award, Medalya ng Kagitingan, is the Secretary of the Interior and Local Government. Bakit siya? Remember that security guards are under the PNP. PNP is under DILG. So yun, dahil mataas na uri ng medalya kumbaga, pinakamataas na uri ng medalya ang Medalya ng Kagitingan. Kaya, kumbaga, yung highest officer din ang magbibigay, secretary ng DILG. And then, medalya ng katapatan sa paglilingkod is Chief PNP. Ganun din ang medalya ng katapangan, Chief PNP din. And then, medalya ng pambihirang paglilingkod, Regional Director, PNP Regional Office, or the Director of the Civil Security Force Office. Okay? And then, we have medalya ng kadakilaan. Parehas lang sa medalya ng pambihirang paglilingkod. Ganun din ang medalya ng katangi-tanging asal, medalya ng kasanayan. Pare-parehas lang ng mga magbibigay na opisyal. And then we have medalya ng papuri. Provincial Director, PNP Provincial Office or Chief SAGST. Yung sa security guards talaga. Or CSG Regional Office Director, Civil Security Groups, yun yung CSG. And then, same lang din sa medalya sa pagtulong sa nasalanta. And then, sa letter of commendation naman, yung PSAs, CGFs, operators, or managers concerned. Kumbaga, yung direct supervisors ninyo ang pwedeng magbigay ng award na to. And then, description of medals. The aforementioned medals are described. Wala siya dito. Okay, wearing of medals. All security guards who are recipients of awards shall wear them as part of their uniform and miniature thereof and shall be worn of the above left pocket of the uniform. So, dito sa left. Okay, alam nyo, etong medals na to, literal na medal. As in yung sinasabit, tapos may bilog. Yan nga, yung medal. Tapos yung sinasabi niyang miniature na nung medal na yon, yung mga maliliit na rectangle nilalagay sa taas. Kumbaga, yung mga medal may representation sa miniature form. And yun yung ilalagay mo. Kasi hindi mo naman pwede na suot yung actual na medal habang nagjo-duty ka, di ba? Weird naman yon. Paano kung may hinabol kang kriminal? Suot-suot mo yung medal mo. Parang graduation yarn. Okay, so yun. Miniature form ang ilalagay mo sa uniform mo. And then special awards. A private security agency or company security services, government security unit selected as outstanding agency, the CSG, Civil Security Group, or by the National Headquarters, NHQ, PNP, shall be authorized to wear the Chief PNP Agency Citation Badge. Such badge shall be worn also as part of the uniform in a miniature type of the security personnel. So kapag nabigyan ng award yung security agency ninyo, pwede nyo rin suotin yung medal na yon, yung in miniature type. Okay. And then, the categories for recognition of the most outstanding Blue Guards, Private Security Agency, and Company Guard Forces of the Year are the following: Male Blue Guard of the Year, Female Blue Guard of the Year, Private Security Agency of the Year, and Company Guard Force of the Year. And I assume, alam nyo na ang difference ng dalawang to. Okay. Then, Section 8. The categories for recognition of the most outstanding Blue Guards Training School are the following: Pre-licensing trainee graduates, Blue Guards trainee graduates, Outstanding Blue Guards Training School. And then, Section 9, determination of awards. Awards shall be determined by a committee created for the purpose to be designated by the director of the Civil Security Group in coordination with PADPAO. Prospective awardees shall be duly recommended by the PSA CGF concerned. Okay.